Software is love. I don't know why they have that sticker. Thank you and thank you reports. Since I want these things annually. Click filing. If you click on interactive data, you're going to have access to the Excel document. That document basically contains all the tables in the filing, including basic financial statements. Let's go back and do the same thing for American Airlines. AAL. That's not what I want to do. I want the filing. Okay, let's open both of them. In order to make our life a little bit easier, let's get a new sheet. We're gonna get a good number of data. First, number of shares. That typically, let's see. Unfortunately, there is no standard with these things, but they're typically in the first page, the cover page. Copy. And let's get total liabilities. Obviously, they're in consolidated balance sheet. Always pay attention to the units, okay? These are in millions. There is the total liabilities. No, we can always get it from here, but or 560. Let's get them from here. 24,682. This was Southwest. You can see there is no, what does that mean, A? Oh. There's no standard to these things. They actually have negative equity. Oops. And $193. And market cap is simply multiply the number of shares by the current price. But since the units of other things are in millions, divide them by 1,000,000. So market cap of American Airlines is $8.5 billion, and Southwest is $18 billion. Let's look at net income. Okay. Again, there is no standard in the naming of these things, but typically it's either statement of income or statement of operations. All I want is net income. Again, these are in millions as well. One of the reasons American Airlines has negative equity, they had a lot of big losses in 2020 and 2021 because of COVID. That's why. Well, that was American Airlines. And well, while we're here, let's get net interest expense, taxes, interest expense net, That negative means they actually paid it. Taxes, in this case, it's actually negative 59. Why do you guys think that they have negative taxes in a year? They actually have positive net income. You remember something like this from your accounting classes? How many accounting majors here? Any? Okay. I wouldn't expect it, but I wanted to ask first. Unlike you and me, if I had negative taxable income last year because I lost a lot of money in the stock market, let's say, I cannot carry forward those. But with corporations, you can after 15 years. Let's say you lost $8.5 million last year. Obviously, last year you didn't have any taxes due. Let's look at the number for American Airlines. Where is the net income? They lost $2 billion last year, or in 2021, and about $9 billion in 2020. Last year, there wasn't any tax due, but this year there was. So they could actually carry forward those losses. That's why they got actually negative tax income. For some reason, they had taxes in these years. I don't know why. Anyway, either way, it's negative taxes. I'm going to look at depreciation generically. Sometimes you would see that number in income statement. Sometimes you don't. But the place that you would definitely see is statement of cash flows. The purpose of statement of cash flows is to decompose the change in cash into its components. I don't necessarily believe in that analysis, but the way you do it, you start with net income, you make adjustments to it. But one of those items is depreciation and amortization. And there's also special items, net non-cash. So I'm gonna put them together. Sum is 2527. I'm gonna also look at stock-based. $78.